Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for being with me today. Welcome back to Oakland Zoo. It's been a little while since my last episode. Apologise for that. It's just been a bit of a hectic week at home, lots going on, and last time I got some recording done I was really in the mood for playing some Foundation, so I recorded a couple episodes of that. But we're back in Oakland Zoo and we're going to be working on our new little cafe habitat here. So we've got our badgers who keep on escaping and walking around on the pathways, which is fine, and our lemurs over here as well. Let me just double check. I can't remember where we were up to in the last episode. I think, yeah, those guys aren't getting up onto here, although they're getting onto there. Interesting. Never mind. I'm not too fussed, to be honest. I just want it to look nice, let's be honest. That's why we play this game, isn't it? Or certainly why I'm playing this game. I just want it all to look good. So, where are we going to go? I want to do a cave at the back here. Actually, let me just check the habitat. Yes, so I've got a bit of expansion, I think, to do back here. So yeah, I want a cave here for the badgers to get into. So let's just spread that back like that. And I'm going to try and do a little bit of smoothing to create a little cave back here for the badgers to get into. Whoops, that didn't work. Let's just turn this intensity down a bit. I want to pull this back. I want to create a smaller entrance. Ooh, hang on, why is that not working very well? Ah, there we go. Okay, that's good. Not sure how big I want this to be, really. As long as the badgers can get in there, I guess. Let's just smooth that off. It's not smoothing at all, really, is it? That's fine, I can work on that. Right, let's just do a bit of painting under here. Get it looking a bit more like a cave. Right, let's just check that if they can get in there. I'm guessing the lemurs will go in there as well. Yes, right, badgers. Yeah, see, this is quite annoying because the badgers are getting stuck. Right, I'll tell you what I might try and do. Let's move the badgers back over here. So these barriers here clearly are not enough to stop the animals from walking over them. So let's just see if I can highlight all of these apart from these ones. No, hang on. Oh, I just messed that up completely, didn't I? Let's try that again. Right, I'm thinking let's just raise these barriers up then and make it a full height barrier. And then hopefully the badgers will not keep walking over them. There we go, that's better, isn't it? That's what I wanted. And they can come over here into their cave as well. And they can even go up on the top here, in fact. That's quite nice, I like that. They've got a little raised area to get into. Now let me just check the lemurs, what are they doing? Okay, that's fine. They can go up there. They can go in the cave. They can get up on the roof as well, and they can get into the cafe still. But it's okay. It's okay. Don't mind that too much. Okay, good. So, how do I want to decorate this? I want to make the entrance look a little bit hidden. I was thinking of having some planks. Let's just get rid of our align to surface for a second. Not entirely sure what I'm doing here. I'm just going to make something up as I go along. I just kind of want it to look like stuff's been dumped. You know, things like this kind of just lying around. almost like a bit of a construction site, I guess, and then some bushes as well. Let's just have a look at beams. Is there something in here maybe? No, that's a bit too in your face, isn't it? Maybe a couple of little bits of wood over here, kind of just. Hang on, if I can maneuver in the right direction. There we go, something like that. Hang on, that's not quite right, is it? That kind of looks like it's sitting at an impossible angle. Here we go, that's how I want it, like that. Yeah, that's good, I like that. Okay, don't want to go too over the top. I'll tell you what I need to do. I need to kind of just look through the props and see if there's anything else that I can have that looks like it could just be lying around, you know, like a little fence post. Tell you what, I could just have a fence post. Like, I don't know, like they've been sort of constructing something, and I could have another one just leaning, like it's just been left like that. It will look much better once I've got a bit more foliage around it as well. Actually, do you know what? I do feel like I would have one of these around here somewhere, especially as this is the water trough. It would make sense, wouldn't it, to have a little water tap there. I don't mind actually the idea of maybe having something like this at the edge here. You know, no harm in that sort of thing. I think that looks nice. Oh yeah, maybe a couple of tools. Maybe a spade has just been sort of left over here somehow. I think that could look quite good, couldn't it? If I can get the angle right. There we go, little spade left over there as well. Of course, I've got to check that the badgers can still get in there. Good, yeah, none of these things are blocking it. That's brilliant. Is there anything else? I don't go over the top, of course. That may well be everything that I need. You just never know, though, when you might spot that one item and you think, yeah, that's perfect. I still haven't actually downloaded the new expansion pack yet. Isn't that terrible? Life is busy when you have a baby. I mean, she's wonderful, but she's time consuming. Obviously, she's worth it, though. Pallet, maybe? Maybe a small pallet. Don't mind that. That could be sitting there. Or maybe another one leaning on it. Let's just have a look. I want it to look as realistic as I can. That looks nice. Okay, let's just double check once more. Yes, good. They can go all over the place. Wonderful. Right, let's have a look at our nature then. I definitely want nettles, because nettles are just perfect for this kind of look. And then obviously there'll be some let's get some smaller ones as well. There'll be some bushes as well. I need to do, actually, let's just quickly do a bit of terrain painting here. Don't want all this long grass necessarily. Don't mind a bit of long grass maybe up on the hill here. But I feel like they probably wouldn't let it be long for long, if you see what I mean. Good, okay, let's get back to here then. Let's have a look at our bushes. Brambles are the obvious one. I feel like this whole area here, I tell you what, actually, hydrangea will look good in there. I can kind of fill this in with these, lift them up a bit, and kind of block it off, make it all look a bit more solid. Something like that. Yeah, that looks nice. Let's get back to our brambles. See, brambles can even look good like this. This is the kind of thing I was thinking of. Just no, not that one. That one doesn't quite look right. But this is fine up here. And then you can add a bit of depth to the whole thing like this as well. Get some more up here. See, these look nice. I'm just trying to sort of soften the edge of the cave entrance here with some of this. I might put a couple of rocks in. Actually, let's do that. I feel like, yeah, that probably is going to look better, isn't it, if I do a bit of rock work in here. Something like this. There's always a lot of experimentation you have to do with this kind of thing to get it looking decent. Sure. Yeah, I might just move that. I might have to move that spade a little bit there, but that's fine. There we go. That's starting to look more like a cave, isn't it? I'll just see about a little bit of rock over here as well. Not too much. Again, don't want to go over the top with it. Just want it to look nice. Tell you what, let's just let's bring that spade up to here and put it down. Something like that. Nice. Yeah, I like that. Great, we have our cave. Okay, let's have a look at some bedding. I can hear my baby crying. That's never nice. I'm hoping she's alright. Her mum is in there with her, so fingers crossed. I don't think that worked, did it? No, look at that. It's destroyed the cave. Always very annoying when that does that. Absolutely no reason for it at all. I'm guessing... Oh, I don't know, maybe... Is that going to work? There we go. The smaller stuff works, so I can get away with that, I think. Just actually, I think that has made a little hole in the roof, hasn't it? Okay, that's. Do you know what? I'm gonna blag that and just fill the hole with a bit of this. Here we go. Let's just see what it looks like. Yeah, that's fine. It looks good from above. A bit of greenery coming through the bottom. I don't mind that. Don't mind that at all. In fact, I might just get a little bit more coming through here. Make it all look a little bit sort of mossy. Nice. I believe, actually, let me just come back into here. Are there some vines? Something that I could just put across the entrance in some way. I kind of like these things. They don't really make sense, but they do look kind of cool. Okay. Just going to make sure it's actually connected to something. See, this end is still hanging out, which you don't want. There we go. Actually, that end is a little bit hanging out. Oh, I can't highlight it now. That's annoying, isn't it? There we go. Let's let's bring that down. That end looks good. There we go, that's better. Just adds that little bit of extra dimension to the entrance there. Beautiful, I like that, really like that. Don't know what sort of fencing I'm doing at the back here yet. That's fine, I'll get to that. Brilliant, okay. Well, that's our cave sorted. Let's just double check once more. I just want to be sure. Yes, they can still get in there. They can still get up the top. Fantastic. Okay, good. So that's our sort of cave bedroom area for the badgers taken care of. Now, the lemurs will also need something. How big is the habitat, actually? Let me just check. Where do I want it going to? Yeah, so I'm thinking the lemurs could have a little tree house over in this area. So let's have a look at that, shall we? Let's go into here and look at the climbable pieces. A climbable natural platform. See, these look kind of cool. Yeah, I quite like that. I quite like the idea of these as well, but I don't know if they work for the lemurs. But I'd quite like... actually, let's get the angle snap on, because I think that might help in this case. So what I'm thinking is something like that with these connected going across the top of the pathway and then down on the other side. Might have to play around with it a bit. I just hope that these actually work and that the lemurs can use them. Okay, that's good. So I guess let's have a look. I believe you can now make these non-climbable, can't you? Or is that not an option on all items? Maybe not. So I'm just thinking of using these on here. I don't really want the lemurs actually climbing up these, but if they do, then I guess that's not the end of the world, is it? I'll tell you what I haven't done. I haven't clumped them together. What an idiot. I need to do that so that I can move them easily, because clearly at the moment that is not quite right, is it? Let's have a look. If I rotate that, try and get it as flat as I can. Yeah, it's not quite going to work. I'll tell you what though, just wondering if something like this could work. Actually, let's get the angle snap back on. If I could angle them like that. Yeah, that looks nice, doesn't it? Let's do the same on this side. That's cool. I'll tell you what, I'm just wondering. Okay, that didn't quite work. Just wondering if I could make like a, I don't know, some sort of a big triangle thing here. I think might look quite good. If I can get it done evenly, of course. And then the same on the other side, hopefully. Oh, look at that. They meet pretty much perfectly. Excellent. Nice. Now, I have no idea if the lemurs will actually go up this, but it looks kind of cool, doesn't it? Let's have a look. Well, it says they can. Obviously I need some supports on here as well. What I was thinking for this was simply one of these, maybe a longer one in the middle, like so, and like so. Let's just make sure that's pretty much in the middle, I think. That looks cool, doesn't it? It's a bit of fun for the lemurs. Again, let's just double check. Yeah, they can climb up the whole thing, which is very cool. So do we want more? I kind of feel like I want to keep on expanding this. It's not a bed yet. I think that's my issue. I kind of like, actually let's have a look. Just want to see potentially just doing another one like this. Obviously I need to extend them down, but yeah, I like that. That looks pretty cool. Gives them lots of areas to run around, doesn't it? So let's just extend that and that down into the ground. So yeah, there's not a bed there yet. I wonder whether I could make this one here an actual shelter. Let's have a look if I can add on bedding to this. And then create something like this. And then maybe use these on the corners. I want it to look as decent as I can. Probably best off actually hiding that a little bit more on the inside. Something like that. Obviously I'll have to double check that we can actually have the lemurs in here. Should be fine. And then I could actually add sides onto it potentially, couldn't I? Let's just check the lemurs, see what they say. Yeah, they can go on it, they can go in it. Shelter, no, it doesn't count as shelter. It says they have shelter there, which is a bit random, and they've got the cave. Oh yeah, they've got under the bridge, and they've got inside the cafe as well. Okay, do you know what? I'm not too fast. They're going to use it because it's there and it's usable, and I can always put some enrichment up on the roof or something as well, can't I? I like that. That looks very cool. Oh, cheeky monkeys! Literally, look at them. You're not meant to be there. Are you stuck now? It says that they shouldn't be able to go there, but they are. They're just jumping all over the place. Do you know what? It's fine. They're very well trained lemurs. They're not going to escape. They're too happy here. Let's go with that. Right, let's have a look at some fencing, shall we? Yeah, so what I was thinking, I was going to have the fence come along to here, wasn't I? And yeah, so this, let's have a look. This here, why can that not be chain link? From there to there? Is it not high enough, maybe? Let's think. I don't know how high it needs to be, a couple of meters? Oh, obstructed by The null path. Ah, this corner here is probably... Yeah, so that probably just needs to go in like that, doesn't it? Still obstructed by the null path. Does it need to come in as well? There we go. Okay, that's good. I kind of need... Yeah, see, the problem I've got here is that I haven't... Oh, hang on. I should have just... Yeah, that there should just be connected to that. And it should be... Oops. Should be chain link. That can come up. And then this one here... That is not doing it for me, obviously. That needs to be a tall gate like that. There we go. That looks better. Excellent. Now obviously they could climb over this, but I don't know. I might do the non-climbable stuff. Do you know what? I might not, because it looks decent. So I'm not too bothered, to be honest. Right, so actually I just need to check, because now we've got a broken barrier. So that simply needs to connect to that. Okay. Let's just double check. Yeah, there we go. Good. Right then. Let's lift. Let's lift that up to a couple of meters as well. Let's see what I can do with that. Can I move that? Oh, that's sunk right down, hasn't it? Can I move that right to the back here? But then lift it up. Let's lift that one up as well. Make the back barrier look quite chunky, I think. Yeah, and then this I can kind of hide that bit there, can't I, with some foliage. But yeah, actually as a... Oh, I need to unbox all the animals. Okay, how do I do that? Do I need to click on the entrance? Nope. Okay, it's not giving me the option to do unboxing, but never mind, let's just move them. Hopefully someone will come and move them. Okay, that's that side done. Then we've got this side. So this one, I'm going to have to bring that into about there probably as well. No, still obstructed. I have to just bring it in a bit like that. Still obstructed. That's really annoying. Okay, there we go. And then let's go all the way back there. And let's lift the whole thing up a bit. Kind of needed to do that one as well. Let's do that. Hang on. I want this and this to look the same. So what, hang on, what height was this one? 2 meters exactly. Let's get this one to 2 meters exactly. Okay. Don't mind too much if the other ones look a little bit higher or lower, to be honest. It's not the end of the world. I might just keep this front one at 2 meters and then let it raise up as it goes around the back there. And then again, I can just cover this with foliage, can't I, down the side of the building there. I need to sort that. Why does that not go to the ground? That's fine. I'll hide that with foliage as well because that just looks weird. Oh, good. Look, we've got a lemur climbing. Fantastic. That is what I like to see. Wonderful. Do you know what I'm going to do here? I said I might do a gate. I'm not going to do a gate. I'm not that fussed. Like I say, I'm not going for realism here. I do just want to get this as close as I can. Okay, that side's pretty good. I will create, I don't know, some sort of entrance here that I can maybe put a little sign on. Might look quite nice. How about, yeah, a sign, but then with a bit of foliage at the bottom to kind of hide the end of the fences. That would look good. So you know what I'm going to because it's my go-to piece. You know it. It's here somewhere. Here it is. This is always a go-to piece for me. I just love it. Look at that. It just makes a perfect little entranceway. So let's just plonk that down and then I'll try and get it looking half decent. Yeah, I can hide all of that bottom bit with foliage. That looks good. Right, let's come back. Let's go back to our signs. So we've got badgers and we've got lemurs. Let's see, what have we got here? Is there? You see, that looks kind of funky, doesn't it? And then we've got, what have we got? That's fine, but it's more. That's more something that I would put sort of on here, like that. Let's see what we've got for badgers. Oh, not much at all for badgers. Just some random flag. Surely that's not all we've got for badgers. No. What have we got? Just wondering if I can incorporate a badger. Oh, what is that? Oh, badger tail and a hind leg. Oh, I see. We've got lots of bits of a badger. That's all a bit weird, isn't it? I just kind of wanted the head. How about, there we go. Lemur and badger integrated into one sign. That looks cool, doesn't it? I like that. Kind of tells you what's in there. Not really sure about all this stuff. Don't know. What do we think? Can I get a little badger maybe over here? Let's give it a go. Right, so we've got a back leg. I'm not sure quite how this all goes together, but let's go something like this, I guess. Then we've got a tail and a head. Okay, that's actually pretty good. I like that. It's a bit different, isn't it? That's cool. I like it. Yeah, good. Right then. Oh, we're making some good progress here. Do you know, I actually don't know how long I've been recording for. I forgot to start my timer, but I reckon I've probably been going about half an hour. I'm just thinking of a good stopping point, which this could be. What have we still got to do? Lots of foliage, certainly up around the back here. Foliage around the edge. Maybe get yeah, a bit of foliage around the middle, but mainly I'll get some plants and things in, I think, around, certainly around the base of these little posts. I think that will look nice. And enrichment items, of course. I want to make it maybe a little bit gardeny just around the edge of this, the bee house here. I think that would look good. Bit of something up the top here to attract them up there, although they're going up there anyway, but I might put some enrichment items at the top there as well. But yeah, that looks pretty cool. I'm pretty happy with how that's all turning out. people are coming in to use the cafe as well, which is great, and then they are standing around and watching. I do like our little cave. That turned out very nice, didn't it? I like that. There we go. I'm going to leave it there. So what do you think? I think this habitat is coming along quite nicely. Do you like what I've done with it? And do you have any ideas what you'd like me to put in this little gap here? Because this is our last little gap of the whole zoo that I haven't actually filled in. So yeah, let me know. I'm still getting around to doing other things. So I want foliage all around the back here, but I also want the little signs that I was doing earlier on. I still haven't got around to doing all the photos and things for a lot of these habitats. So so these things here obviously are showing the wrong animals at the moment because I just haven't got round to doing them, but I will. It'll happen before the end, and then we'll move on to our next project, which is going to be interesting. It's going to be a, yeah, I don't know if I want to spoil it for you or not, actually. I do. Why not? Because I'd like your thoughts on it. I want to do sort of an ultra modern zoo. So everything will be sort of white plaster, limestone, glass, very modern looking wooden beams maybe, but not too much wood. So yeah, very modern, very custom, everything very sort of clean and clinical and I don't know, new looking. We'll see. Oh, look at that little lemur running down the plank there. That was good. Yeah, so that's kind of my thinking, and I want it to be lots of artificial habitat. So rather than using the ground, I want to create raised walkways and things, and lots of ups and downs, lots of little stairways and things, lots of buildings, almost like it's one big building, all incorporated with lots of staircases and windows and things like that. To be honest, it's just an idea I've had. It might turn out to be a complete disaster. It might not work. I might not be able to do it. I don't know. But it's something that I want to give a go to because it's just something a bit different. It's very easy to keep doing the same thing in this game. And coming up with a fresh idea of a new idea for a zoo that you've not done before is actually quite hard. So yeah, so that is something that I would like to try and do, but we're not finished on this. A few episodes, I would say, still to go on this one until we're done. But yeah, let's leave it there. So our lemurs and badgers are much happier now, but still not finished. But what do you think? Please do let me know. You can join me over on Twitter and Instagram as well, if you want to get your notifications over there. If not, then please do leave a like on my YouTube channel because that really helps me out and attracts more people into the channel, which is what we all want, or certainly what I want. And oh look, is that little lemur got himself stuck? I don't know, but I'm going to move him anyway. So yeah, please do leave me any comments if you've got anything that you want to say as well, and hopefully I will see you soon. I'm hoping to record a second episode of this actually today, so I'll have an episode out maybe what is this? This is Saturday I'm recording this, so I'll probably put this episode out tomorrow morning. And then if I do get another one recorded, I will try and put it out in the next couple of days as well. But yeah, I apologise for the length of time between episodes. Sometimes it's just life, unfortunately, just getting in the way at the moment, having a baby and working full time and all that sort of thing. So yeah, it's busy but good. So there we go. Right, thank you very much. Do take care of yourselves, and hopefully I will see you very soon. Until then, bye for now.